I'm looking forward to seeing many of you next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 23rd, 24th, 25th February 2024 at the British Shooting Show. Hope you've got your tickets already. Really looking forward to it. Can't wait. See you there. Hi everyone. Something a little different here. I'm kind of doing an outside broadcast of sorts. Got another review for you. I'll give you a hint. There we have my pellet sponge backstop, trigger pull gauge, chronograph, and an RTI Arms P3 Compact. Let's have a look. Very nice carry case with 4 clasps. And one rather splendid rifle. 1/2 inch UNF threaded. I've not got the moderator with me, I'll have that tomorrow. Side lever cocking. Compact alloy bottle. 3-slot Picatinny rail for bipods. Little accessory cavity within the grip. Pop out the insert within the hollow grip, and you have this sort of rubbery fella, squashable, for accessories, perhaps cleaning tools. Adjustable height cheek piece, power adjuster, which might only be for the FAC models, but I'll check, and a rather nice German precision optics scope held on with Picatinny mounts. And although the inner dial is your parallax adjustment for range finding, the outer dial makes the center of the reticle a very small precise dot, and it gives it about 10 levels of illumination. Fantastic. Tiny Allen screws to adjust the height of the cheek piece, and that's synthetic, so it's not too cold under your cheek. And non-rotating knurled top and bottom bars on the side lever, cocking lever. We have a 14-shot 177 magazine, self-indexing, i.e. it's sprung clockwork. Clearly labelled 4.5mm 177. And you can see the unique keyway, so it's pretty easy to slip in the right way. I've seen a few different versions of the P3 Compact online. This particular one, minus the mod, is 673mm long, or 26.5 inches. With the mod, it's 821mm, 32.3 inches. And the whole thing, including the moderator and the scope and mounts, is £9. Not that much of a lightweight, but it would be a lot lighter if it had a more compact, lightweight digital day and night scope like the Zulu's on board. We've got butt pad height adjustment, cheek piece height adjustment, but no length of pull adjustment. I think you'll agree this is a nice little spot for a rifle test. I'll go and put out my usual backstop at 10 meters, and I'll use my laser rangefinder ranging to the wall of the house to check I've got it in the right place. So that's the target holder and pellet sponge in place. Nothing's getting through that, and nothing falls down from it. That's my target at 10 meters for a preliminary zero, and then I'll move it out to probably 30 meters with this being 177. That's notification just come through that my press pass has been approved for the British Shooting Show 2024 in less than 2 weeks time. Basically, week on Friday. Can't wait. Looking forward to seeing you all there. Bottle gauge is on 240 bar to start, that's perfect. Using my preferred H&N FTT pellets, 8.64 grain. That's one magazine, 14 shots, 11.1, average 760. So a spread of 15 feet per second and standard deviation of 3. And I've just checked, the legal limit with these pellets is 790. So 760, 30 feet per second below UK legal limit. That's perfect by me. The trigger pull breaks very consistently at £1 and about 9 or 10 ounces. Superb. I mounted this scope when I received it because the scope mounts were loose, so I took the scope off, weighed it, measured it and so on, and put it back on. My first shot at 10 meters is about 8mm to the left of the bull, so I'm going to go and switch my downrange camera on because that's my mobile phone, now that I know I'm not going to shoot it accidentally. One click is 1 centimetre on 100 metres, so with this being 10 metres, I've moved it 10 clicks to the right for 1 centimetre. The edge of the bolt. That's close enough for now, so I'll go and move it out to 30 metres and choose another target. That was in the bolt. So was that. Yeah, 3 pellets there in the same hole. It is decockable. It took 20 pounds or 9 kilos of pull pressure on the spring balance to cock the fella right at the end of the rearward stroke, so it is quite a stiff to cock. And I noticed when I asked Bruce's opinion yesterday, he wasn't a big fan of the fact that the cocking lever stands proud of the left side of the action, if you see from above here. Okay, but we'll see how it does over the chrono. 8.64 grain, that's set. Cock the rifle, full 14 shot mag, and as you can see, there's a keyway on the back, so you can only put the magazine in the one way. There we go. Last shot, hold open on the magazine, and 14 shots, average 11 foot-pounds, 757, and I think with these pellets the UK legal limit is 790, so that's what, 33 feet per second below the legal limit. That's perfectly fine by me. The pressure is showing about just under 250 now. .28 shots, 2 mags, 10.8 foot-pounds, 751 average, and a spread of 33. Bottle pressure gauge is showing about 210. Third magazine. Power's dropped a bit there. 42 shots, 10.5. A little bit surprised by that. 64 foot per second spread. If I was a P3 owner, I'm not sure I'd be happy with that. Gauge is on 180 bar. Okay, resuming on the fourth magazine. That was a double load, I'm afraid. So one of those shots was a duffer, 55, 10.3, but there is a single shot to take out of that if you like. And the bottle is on 155 bar. Okay, resuming the start of mag 5, and that double load was my fault, but it was partly because it's such a stiff cocking action. Because there's a duff shot in there, I'll not bother showing the spread at the moment, but the bottle's now on 125 bar after 5 mags. Okay, start of mag 6. Mag 6, 83 shots. It should have been 84. I'll see if I can put one more mag across it, because the bottle is now down to exactly 100 bar. Okay, start of mag 7, I think. Okay, so that's 98 shots altogether. There was one duff shot, which was my fault, but that's the bottle down to 75 bar. So I'm expecting the regs must be round about there, so I won't be shooting any further. Okay, so to summarise, 7 magazines, less 2 shots, so 96 shots went over the chrono. I started at 275 bar top left, finished at 75 bar bottom right. The double load was my fault, but it's partly because it's a 9 kilo cocking action, so I kind of literally just hadn't pulled it back far enough. So I've had to manually input all the figures from the video into an Excel spreadsheet, take out the 2 duff shots. The average is in between the 2 black lines, 725 feet per second and 9.99 foot-pounds. I'm sure when this rifle goes to sale, they'll have tweaked, smoothed out the reg, and they'll have it running a lot more smoothly. But this is my honest review, and I've already returned the rifle to Highland Outdoors. So what you see is the exact results I got over the chrono. The rifle is pinpoint accurate, has a sweet 1 pound 10 ounce trigger pull. Although I did find the trigger felt very sharp. It's not very finger friendly, it's a bit angular. And thanks to my pretty big hands, I did find the back of my right thumb and the right hand side of my index finger both felt a little bit diggy. The base of the edge of the action is a little bit sharp against where my hand was holding it and gripping the rifle. One great feature, although I didn't need it in this instance because I was using a glass stay scope, is that the scope's razor rail has adjustable MOA with quite a generous adjustment. So that's great for anyone using digital scopes like Sightmark Wraiths, Pards, DS35s, Arkan Zulus. Brilliant feature for those using digital scopes, but I didn't use it with the glass scope I had on review. Speaking of scopes on review, this one was excellent. But this is more of a rifle review for me than a scope review. For those who like their glass day scopes, this glass scope was superb, and the precise, sharp, adjustable brightness red dot in the center of the reticle is superb. So thanks very much to the rangefinder team at Highland Outdoors for their kind loan of this rifle scope combo. I'll see them at the shooting show in just next weekend, and I'm looking forward to seeing loads of you there. If I'm not interviewing people and recording reviews and interviews, you'll see me resting my legs and catching a breather while also charging my mobile phone in between reviews. So look forward to seeing lots of you there next weekend at the shooting show. Take care all, happy shooting. So that's the Desert Tan, or two-tone if you like, Rexmex Ixia Compact, adjustable power, although sub 12 for the UK, PCP air rifle, which is very, very well equipped and a very reasonable price. Kindly on loan from Nick and the team at Wirral Guns. Thorough reviews coming very soon. Thanks for watching.